Hello everybody, this is Jacob the Carpetbagger, and today I would like to introduce you to a new series of mine, this one called the Carpetbagger Adventures. This is a series where I will take you on tours across the many destinations that I like to travel on, so without further ado, let me introduce you to my Angry Birds plush collection. I will be telling you everything you need to know about all of the Angry Birds plush that I own, where I got them from, any potential stories behind them. So without further ado, let's start. This right here is the first generation Commonwealth Red. When I was little, got this guy from the mall, picked him up for a deal. No soundbox in him. This is the Generation 1 Red. Next up, we got the Chucks. We got two Commonwealth Chucks right here. My grandpa sent me this one long ago with a second blue, who we will get to eventually, but this one right here was the first Chuck I ever got. Both got sound boxes and everything, so yeah. Next up, we got the little beanbag Redbird. This guy came in the beanbag toss set, the first beanbag toss set, which came with red, Chuck, and bomb. And next up, we got Yellow. These guys were the third ones I got after I got Red and I got Chuck. So we got Yellow right here, also a beanbag. Next up, we got the Bluebirds. Now, these two are the backpack clip Commonwealth Bluebirds, the Gen 1 Bluebird. But this one right here, re-release. This guy's got a voice box, but these guys don't because they're backpack clips. I had a third one, which I lost eventually. But yeah, these are my Bluebirds. So next up, we got Matilda. Also one of the first I got, one that I wanted for a while, but was unable to find in stores and in malls. But that's Matilda, Gen 2 Matilda. Most of the regular birds around here are Gen 2 or later gen. But next up, we got Bomb Bird. This is Bomb. He's got a big hole at the back of him. Don't know if you can see it right there, but yeah, his voice box is also severely damaged. But that is the Bomb Bird, also one of the first ones I got. So coming back here, we've got the Chuck from the live-action Angry Birds set, which consisted of a few wood blocks along with the red, and Chuck along with a plastic pig, who I will not feature in this video for not being a plush. I had a Redbird here as well, but I lost that because silly old me. Next up, we got the 8-inch Redbird. From this point onward, the only Commonwealth I've been showing you were either these backpack clips or the 5-inch Angry Birds, but this right here, 8-inch Redbird. Made these guys even bigger, 12-inch, 16-inch, 24-inch, I could keep going on. But yeah, this guy's the Redbird. Got this guy from a friend, and he's quite nice. Also got him with a few other ones. So next up, we got Terrence. When this guy came out, everybody was looking for him. Everybody wanted this guy. He was the big demanded guy. And I found him at Toys R Us. Also find a 5-inch one, but who wants to get Terrence in 5 inches when you could get him in 8 inches so he can be bigger than everybody else? All right, so next up we got the little beanbag Bomb Bird, who also came with the other two beanbags in the beanbag toss set. So yeah, it's a pretty small guy. Next up we got Stella. When Stella was introduced, so was this plush. I lost this guy for a while, lost her for a while. And I had to eventually find her in the storeroom. So yeah, just to clarify, there were going to be two other lost plush in addition to the backpack clip blue that was lost. But anyways, next up we've got Hal. This is Hal. This is the open beak Hal, aka the original release of Hal, and his beak can be opened up, as you can see. So that's Hal. I got this guy with my Nigel over there, but yeah, anyways, next up, we've got Bubbles. We've got both the small Bubbles, got this guy when he came out. I actually pre-ordered him, so got him very early, so it took a while for him to arrive upon initially ordering him, but I did get him. Further, we've got the big inflated Bubbles in the 8-inch scale. So yeah, when this guy came out, I remember, well, was a big guy. Everybody wanted him, but yeah. Next up, we're moving on to the Space Birds. So first up, we got Commonwealth Red. Before I got this guy, while he was in the mail, I got this little beanbag redbird, space redbird, when I went to BJ's. So yeah, they had a few Angry Birds plush there at the time. So yeah, decided to pick them up, in addition to this 5-inch red. Next up, we've got the laser bird. Got this guy from Toys R Us long ago, and he still works pretty well with his voice box and everything. Very cool plush, I like him a lot. Next up, we've got Space Bomb. Yeah, right there. I would say he's in better condition than the OG Bomb right there. Yeah. Next up, we've got Space Terrence. Now, before I got this guy, I actually had a laser bluebird, but I traded it for this guy with my friend. Yeah. This guy's very nice, but I think I like the laser bluebird more. But yeah. Anyways, next up, we have got the Icebird. This is the Icebird. Very cool. I remember when I got this guy from a family friend member of mine. Got it the same day I got some of my big plush, along with, which were also from a friend of mine, but a different friend. But yeah, that's Icebird. Very great plush. And to further it, we got this little finger puppet Icebird, which a friend gave to me. No one I mentioned earlier, by the way, but yeah. That's him. So that's mostly it for the space birds. Now we're moving on to the Rio birds. So as you can see here, we've got 2 blues. As I mentioned earlier, one of them was sent by my grandpa. But yeah, very nice. Got a big 8-inch one here, which was given to me by a friend along with the big red bird. And here we've got Jewel, light blue. Yeah, light blue bird. Next up, we've got 8-inch caged bird. This is a big guy, relatively big guy. Yeah, got him from Toys R Us long ago. So next up, we got Nigel. This is Nigel. This guy is evil. He is the boss of Angry Birds Rio, just as he is the enemy. He's the main villain of Rio. And next we got 8-inch marmosets, probably the rarest plush in my collection, which I also got from Toys R Us long ago. Came in a box and everything, as do the 8-inch plush do. So yeah, very cool. All right then, time to move on to the last 2 birds, the Star Wars birds. I only got 2 and I would have liked to get more, but I didn't have the chance to. So first up, we have Red Skywalker. This guy's very cool, very good plush. Next up, we got Princess Leia, the only other Star Wars bird I have. Not much else to say about her, good plush. But anyways, we are going to be moving on to some people's favorite part of the collection, the pigs. The first pig I would like to introduce you to is the 5-inch Minion pig. This guy was the first pig I ever got. As you can see, he's worn out. He's no longer fuzzy, but yeah, very good plush, was the first pig I ever got. We also got 2 8-inch Minion pigs, the second one right there on the right, which I got with my 8-inch blue and red. So yeah, it's a very nice, those are a very nice plush. This one I got before and ripped all its tags off immediately after I got them. So yeah, was pretty excited. Got them from a mall long ago. But yeah, so next up, we've got the Foreman pig. I got this guy with my bubbles, as I mentioned earlier, and he's very cool. Has trouble standing up without leaning onto something, unfortunately. But yeah, likely because of the positioning of his nose and how he doesn't balance well enough. But yeah, anyways, next up, we've got the Corporal pig. The second pig I ever got, I got him from Toys R Us. Cut the sews off of his helmet, which makes it easy for it to come off. So yeah, not going to demonstrate it here, but I'm sure you can imagine. Anyways, next up we've got the Star Wars pigs. First up, we got the Stormtrooper. This guy is very nice, one of my favorites. Yeah. And then next up, we got the Darth Vaders. So before I got the large Darth Vader, I ended up getting this small backpack clip one, like I did with Space Redbird. So yeah, got this guy from Target long ago, and he's the only backpack clip pig I have, but he's very nice. And lastly, but almost certainly not least, some would say most, is Darth Vader. This is a very nice plush, the main boss of Angry Birds Star Wars 1. There he is. So, yeah. You have now seen my entire Angry Birds plush collection. This is every Angry Birds plush that I have gotten over the years. So, there you have it. My entire Angry Birds plush collection. Now, I stopped collecting these roughly by the year of 2016, so this is what I have gotten over the span of 6 years between 2010 and 2016. Would have liked to get more, but as is, I lost interest. But yeah, anyways, that's most of it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of this new series, and make sure to hit the subscribe button to never miss any of my adventures. Bye!